Hello there and a very warm welcome to yet another brand new edition of Colors of India, your weekly cultural diary on Rajya Sabha TV. I'm Tina Jha with all the latest cultural events from in and around the city. So let's first take a look at what are the highlights this week. Our lead this week is the Yog Parv for the mind and the soul. Next, an ancient dance revived. And finally, check out a new process of staining glass. The ancient Indian science and art of yoga goes way beyond the physical, mental and spiritual practice and the exercise regimen that we know it to be. A very few of us know that yoga is also the basis for many dance forms that symbolize the fullest use of human potential and possibilities. The Sangeet Natak Academy in the National Capital celebrated that facet recently.
Vedic Sanskrit translates yoga as to add, join, unite in its most literal sense. This science and art has evolved down centuries, taking on forms and adaptations suited to the age as Power Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga and more. Kuleshwar Thakur performed Power Yoga at Sangeet Natak Academy's Yog Parv in the capital, an effort to bring yoga's vast legacy to the forefront.
योगा में जो है वो कई वो प्राणायाम वगैरह है जैसे ब्रीथिंग, कपालभाति, जल नीति, लॉट्स ऑफ थिंग एंड जो पावर योगा है वो डिफ़िकल्ट आसन्स हैं जो आपकी ताकत एक योगा करके आप सेहत फिट रहेंगे लेकिन आपको मोर फिटनेस चाहिए तो आपको पावर योगा इज़ बेटर है योगा ही लेकिन योगा से आप स्टार्ट करते हैं और जब पावर योगा में आते हैं तो आपकी जो डिफ़िकल्ट आसन है वो पावर योगा है. पावर मतलब आपकी ताकत, स्ट्रेंथ बढ़ाती है.
Here's another martial arts tradition that has been adapted into dance. This one from Kerala, Kalaripayattu. The Malayalam word kalari means gymnasium, while payattu means exercise in weaponry. With a strong stress on flexibility of the body. These dance forms work as umbilical cords of sorts, are links to our roots, with the brilliant essence of yoga.
Kalaripayattu had some relationship with the Dhanurvedic tradition, of Pan-Indian Dhanurvedic tradition. So the tradition might have crossed over to Kerala also once upon a time, and mingled and mixed with the traditional or indigenous martial arts of Kerala. And the discipline of Dhanurveda, maybe it is related to yoga also, that might have influenced a bit in the discipline part of Kalaripayattu.
One example of yoga's contribution to dance, the Chhau tribal martial dance popular in Odisha, Jharkhand and West Bengal. Chhau is immensely popular today as a medium of choreography, with its wide range of postures and movements that adapt well to modern as well as traditional treatment. UNESCO has declared the dance form an intangible heritage of India. It derives its name from the Sanskrit word chaya or shadow.
Body and soul transformed through dance, voice and music. The very essence of India's cultural performances. On that note, we slip into a very short break. There's still much more lined up for you when we return, so don't go anywhere. Coming up ahead, reinventing Lord Krishna's love and a captivating tabla recital. Welcome back. Well, classical dance dramas and several other performances have celebrated Lord Krishna and his Leelas for centuries. This performance, titled Krishna Love Reinvited, dwells on the same theme, but of course taken to a whole new level of brilliance. Take a look.
An Odissi dance drama to the supreme lord of affection, Krishna. For centuries, the spirit of Krishna has filled the fabric of life for the people of Odisha, influencing their art, dance and music, culture and beyond. The performance, titled Krishna Love Reinvented, reinvents just that attachment.
The work is exploration of very much Madhurya, the sweet aspect of Krishna. Krishna is very sweet. This is different from the different productions that we have done, which is very Shaivite. According to our tradition, we don't wear stitch costume, we tie the sari. So I have always tied my dhoti, so to speak, for my costume.
The dance drama draws inspiration from the Bhakti movement, more specifically the epic poem Geet Govind by Sanskrit poet Jayadev, that depicts the divine love of Krishna and Radha. In fact, Krishna Love Reinvented showcases Jayadev and his wife Padmavati, ardent devotees of Krishna themselves.
re ma pa da pa da sa re ma ga re sa sa ni ya pa ma ga re sa na so ye ro ye
The duo eventually identified themselves as Krishna and Radha.
It's basically about how we show love through Krishna Radha, Krishna Gopis, and how Jayadev and Padmavati, the famous poet Jayadev and his wife Padmavati, they imagine to be Krishna and Radha. They worship him a lot, they worship her a lot, and eventually they turn into them.
The gopis' faces, gleaming with beads of sweat from dancing, shine with excitement and desire. In the heart of Vrindavana, on the banks of the Kalindi, Krishna, surrounded by the gopis, danced a wild and wonderful ras, united in a profound and mystical union of the highest love.
As with numerous other plays, Love Reinvented ends with the Ras Leela, where Radha is the symbol of the sum total of the love of the gopis. A charismatic, emotive image of Krishna transporting spectators to an enchanted paradise.
The beauty of this image, the love, the grace and the joy overwhelm the audiences. Moving on now to the rhythmic beauty of classical music, which of course needs no introduction. This event that you're about to witness was a perfect starter for music lovers, showcasing the true colors of Indian art. Take a look for yourself.
Sabras, a grand evening of Indian classical arts paying homage to the musical legends of the Kirana Gharana, was a perfect blend of rhythm and melody. Sabras showcased the colors of Indian classical music in a way that captivated the audience all through the evening and demonstrated the true potential of music on the mind, body and soul.
सबरस ये उस्ताद बंदे अली खां साहब जो हमारे फोर्थ फादर में से थे, उनका टाइटल है। जो बंदिश बनाते थे तो उसमें उनका तखल्लुस रहता था, उनका टाइटल रहता था, उसके अंदर सबरस के नाम से उनको जाना जाता। तो हर राग में उनकी बहुत बहुत बंदिशें हैं जो सबरस के नाम से हैं। और इसके अलावा किराना घराना अपने आप में एक बहुत बड़ी देन है क्लासिकल म्यूज़िक को, उसके अंदर हर फ्लेवर है।
Evening took a start with a mesmerizing classical rendition by Arshad Ali Khan. From the age of 9, Arshad's solo endeavors have always earned appreciation. Accompanied by Arshad Khan Thirakwa on tabla and Paromita Mukherjee on harmonium, the performance gained much applause.
सबरस मैं तो यही बोलूँगा, क्योंकि जिन लोगों के फ़ोटो लगे हुए हैं और जो अपने अपने काम में एक ही हुए हैं पूरी दुनिया के अंदर, और उन सभी लोगों के अंदर अलग अलग एक जो अपने अपने काम का जो एक रस है, वो हम सब लोगों ने एक जगह जमा करके और इस प्रोग्राम के ज़रिए से हम उस तरीके से हम इसको प्रोग्राम को कर रहे हैं। मैं किराना घराना से हूँ, बल्कि हम सभी लोग किराना घराना से हैं, और किराना घराने की शुरुआत जो हुई वो नायक गोपाल जी से हम लोगों का सिलसिला होता है और बाकी उनके और शागिर्द और बुज़ुर्ग इस तरीके से बहुत बड़ा एक लाइनेज है।
The audience then relished the tabla duet by Ustad Akram Khan and Zargam Akram Khan of the Ajrada Gharana. Accompanied by Sameer Khan Alvi on Sarangi, the performance truly transported the listeners to a state of bliss.
Shastriya Sangeet is known to captivate one's senses and carry them to a state of ecstasy. Embellished with rich tonal textures of instrumental music, this event proved to be a delightful means of understanding our cultural traditions. With that, we slip into another very short break. There's still more to come on the program. Do stay with us.
On the other side, an enameling demonstration.
Welcome back after the break. On now to a decoration technique which has gained some popularity in the recent times. I'm talking about enameling, where glass is fused with the surrounding or underlying metal. Enameling itself goes back centuries, evolving with time, having grown from cultural heritage to industrial proportions. Take a look.
A thing of beauty is a joy forever. It's been through quite a process, giving it all its brilliance. The process is called enameling. Finely ground glass coated onto metal through a process of firing at high temperatures. The powder melts, flows and then hardens to a smooth, durable coating. Combining aesthetic finesse with technical skill, providing ample scope to run away with the imagination.
This is the wire, copper wire. ये फ्लैट है, अब इससे हम जो है डिज़ाइन बनाएंगे, जो कि इसके ऊपर अगेन ग्लू से चिपकाएंगे. Enameling is an age-old process of beautifying the metal for jewelry or decorative utensils or objects of art. It has been done all over the world. This is a very good medium because it is completely weatherproof. It is heated to 800 degrees. So the glass powder which is melted onto the surface of the metal and becomes part of metal is completely weatherproof. ना उसको heat effect करती है, ना उसको जो है rain effect करेगा. So that is a very good medium for public art.
Enamels of Meenakari Kala is applied to the metal to produce an array of effects. Cleaning the metal is a key step in the process. The challenge extends to creating design motifs done here with the help of a copper wire. Fusing the enamel to the copper surface with heat completes a project which in the beginning existed only in the imagination. Enameling as an art is believed to have originated in the early civilizations around the Mediterranean in the 6th century BC. Down the years, its popularity and reach expanded. Commercial horizons emerged in the art form and the craft matured into an industry. The early 19th century saw huge strides in this direction with a strong flavor of science at work.
It's a very interesting art form because आपको पता नहीं चलता, even if you plan out, you think कि अच्छा हम ये बनाएंगे, you're never sure of the end result and it changes along the way you in the process. So I think it's unpredictable
and that's the most interesting quality of the medium. It's more relevant in present times because if you talked about enameling 10 years back, it would get termed as a craft, and that's it, and that would be the end of it. But now more people are waking up to the fact of mixing different mediums and bringing them in the limelight and bringing them in the form of fine art.
Jewelry projects like earrings, pins, tie clips, cufflinks, decorative and utility items, plaques, shallow trays and onto vases, wall hangings and much more. Limits extends as far as the mind can think. The word enamel comes from a High Old German word, and enameling is a process which is widely used in decorative arts and jewelry. Such beautiful work with different colors on a dull metal is something unique and creative. So you also go ahead and try your hand at something unique and creative like these. With camera person Ashwini, Ravleen Kaur for Rajya Sabha Television.
Some exceptional drawing skills, hard work and dedication goes into each piece created. Enameling is a brilliant coming together of human aesthetics and industrial scale. We hope you enjoyed our segment. And for more such innovative skills and techniques, join us same time next week where we come back with another fresh episode. Until then, take very good care. It's a goodbye from the entire team.